I think it's a combination. Is a mixture of how do you manage? It's how do you use your time? Time is limited, right? Time is the only thing that is finite. Like we don't have enough. I did mention to somebody yesterday in a team meeting that I wish I had like 30 hours, and they said
Hmm.
back that probably even if you had 30 hours, you're probably going to be complaining, and that's true. Like time is finite. Like we're never going to be enough. So how do you use your time is really important, and what do you do with it? Again, do you work like 8 hours and or do you pretend to work 8 hours and you're working like on different things and then you don't have any? That's one thing. The other one is leverage. Like whatever you do, you needs to be a it needs to have a multiplier if you want to accelerate, right? That's physics basically.
Can,
So
can you can you talk more about that? What do you mean? So are you saying that if I'm going to do something for the next hour, I must choose carefully what that is, or what do you mean by a multiplier or a lever?
so you have let's say you have three tasks, right? And for each task you need to understand the impact or the value that you're producing, right? How would you choose? Like, usually you would choose like procrastinators like myself. They choose the easy one because
Hmm.
we'll do the easy ones and then we leave the hard ones for the end. But the easy one might not be have the impact, it's not part of the, it's not urgent or important if you want to use the Eisenhower matrix. It's not like it doesn't have like the outcome you expect. It has different outcome, but still useful, but no, not that useful. Um, so it's all how do you prioritize. So if you had to do one task, what will you choose? So if you want to be, if you were talking about multipliers or leverage, then you need to use the one irrelevant to how hard it is or how easy it is, the one that actually has higher impact. And impact is different, like impact for your boss, impact for your clients, for your customers, your users. I don't know. It's different. So for me, it's always about prioritizing the right thing at the right time because you cannot do everything. And people
Yeah.
like again, high achievers, like ambitious people, probably they have like huge backlog, a lot of things that they need to do or they want to do. Like I have like, I don't know how many things I have in my Notion page, personal page, like that I want to do on a daily basis. I can't do all of them. Right. And I want to do like, I want to write 3 blog posts. I can't write 3 blogs at the same time. Important.
Yeah. Let me dive into that a bit more because I'm also a to-do list writer. And once I get a system where I've got a system of writing down what I want to do, the list becomes very big and eventually becomes overwhelming. I look at the list and think, I have no idea what I'm going to do. And no matter how many times come up with a prioritization system, I still don't go for the hard one, the one that I know is going to have the most impact. And eventually I go, just delete all of the list and start again. What's the secret to that, to understanding your priorities and everything you must do?
I think it's a combination of it's two things actually. It's the one things that you have to do, right? There's some things that I have to do. So if it's something that I need to deliver for a client or for my work, I have to do it, right? So it's not like I can't delay it. So and then the other things that I'd love to do, they can have high impact again or low impact, or it's just pleasure, right? But I'll give you an example. Like I have to do like 2, 3 things today for a client, right? At the same time, I want to write the blog post, but I also want to
Hmm.
do something like with AI. Like I want to a bit like spend a couple of hours vibe code a little bit, like not vibe code, AI assisted coding. I want to build something small because I like building. I like this is my getaway. Um, I can't do all of them, right? So I'll have to prioritize. Probably I will do the clients, and even from them, I will probably do the one that I think has more value for them. But then I'll choose something for the other list to keep the balance. And the other thing probably is going to be something like, I don't know, maybe I can start writing a blog post. So, whatever I think I have, also like, because it's pleasure as well. Like you can't just be doing like only unpleasant things. You have to satisfy the other part of ourselves where, we need to keep motivated. And motivation comes as well from doing things that make me happy. But
Yeah.
I haven't cracked prioritization. Prioritization is really hard. But I try to follow what I talk to the teams as well, because like a delivery team, software engineering team, um, keep your whip small. So you don't try to. It's better to do less is more, basically. So try to focus. I start my day by, I'm using like a productivity planner. I'm starting my day by listing just the 3 things that I want to do today, no more than 3. If I do 4, it's 5. If I do 2, unfortunate, but still okay.
Yeah. And there is I mean, I speak for myself here, but there is a tendency to look at what you're going to do. And as you've just described, I'll lean into the easy, fun stuff because I know I'll enjoy it, when I really know that there's a hard thing. And I don't mean hard necessarily in terms of effort, but uncomfortable or difficult or boring or something. It's a hard thing. And I kind of go, I'll do the easy thing instead of the hard thing.
It does. And preparing yourself actually helps a lot. So what I do is I start my day by, again, every day. Sometimes I do it in the night, at night. I prepare from night, but I start every day in the morning, like 15 minutes, like just thinking about what I'm going to do today. Just watching
Yeah.
some news and then just thinking about what I'm going to do the next day. Like I literally have the list in front of me now. And like this morning, I sat down, I said, well, obviously the podcast was one of them. We need to record it. It was high on my list, right? I need to prepare for that. And then I have a couple of other things, but no more than 3. That's the 3 things
Yeah.
that I have. I mean, with a relative size, like there's another 100 like tiny things which I don't want to put on the list anyway.
Like breathe and have a cup of tea.
Really
Yeah.
big.
And I find I sleep better. I do the same. I look at my list, and if I just even look at it the night before, my brain just goes, yep, it's okay. You've got this. You know what you're doing. And then tomorrow I sleep better, and I'm an early riser. I'm usually up at stupid o'clock, 4:30 in the morning. But immediately I know what I'm doing today and what I must get into. And it just feels better.
Yeah. I mean, for me as well, like it relaxes me a little bit at night. Also, if you have a big thing that's happening, and if you think about it, like just before you go to bed, supposedly your brain thinks and solves the problem, and while you sleep. I don't know if it's
I've
true.
experienced that several times. You're absolutely right. They say get up from your desk and walk away. For example, if you're coding something and you can't work it out, go for a walk.
Oh
And it's
yeah,
amazing how many times, it just goes,
gym.
boom, that's it.
Me, it's the gym basically. I got the gym.